Okay, so I was looking for those cards. I was looking through my boxes of cards, and I realized I actually had a system. I had a box where I would put basically everything I pulled from packs. And then I had another box where I would keep cards that I liked but wouldn't necessarily use in decks sleeved because I just liked the cards. I had an attachment to them, so I keep them nice and pristine, and I put them in that box. I think I also had a box to put cards that I would use in a deck, like staples and things I wanted to eventually build. I haven't. I think that. So I think I got to look for that box too. I think that's where I'm going to put this guy that I just pulled from the most recent pack. But back here, I have all the cards that were in that posterity save for posterity box. So I thought we'd look through them. Let me just move the keyboard there. So the first few here are. This is obviously I pulled this from the most recent pack. I'm probably going to leave this aside and find the other box. I think I have that other box. These three here are also from the most recent pack. So I just added these right there. And they had sleeves in that box. So Malefic End Dragon, Dot Scraper, and Ghost Trick Lantern. Not particularly interesting cards. I think people like Dot Scraper, but not particularly interesting cards, but cards that I think look cool. So I'm just gonna keep them in sleeved and in this box. And here we go. Here's the good shit. So here we have 7 Colored Fish, one of the first cards I've ever owned. I like it. It was a pretty good monster back in the day. 1800 attack, level 4. Yeah, 7 Colored Fish. Then, oh, look who it is. Our boy Time Wizard. I don't think this is my I don't think I ever had an original copy of Time Wizard. I think I got this fairly recently, and when I say recently, I mean the last 5 years, 5 years. Let's say 5 to 8 years. When I inherited quote unquote a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from someone. Because I didn't want them anymore, and they didn't want to go to the hassle of selling them. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take them and I'll sort through them myself. That's fine. So I believe that's just from that Time Wizard. Then we have this pack here. I'm not going to go through this entire pack. I actually just went through it, and it's not very interesting. It's a bunch of like bad Dark Magician support. All my regular Dark Magician support is in my Dark Magician deck, which is one of those iPhone color boxes there. I believe it's the bottom one. The top one I think is Crystal Beasts. But all the support that I refute, like it's just like I don't want to use, is in here. So there's some like these are not all individually like new cards or like separate cards. There's like multiple copies of things in here. So there's things like magical hats in there. Actually, there might be some interesting stuff in here. There were some Japanese cards in here that I guess inherited from that person. There was like a Japanese magical hat and a Japanese mystical box. But everything else was just like English stuff I pulled from Dark Magician set, whatever. So we'll just put that aside. Here's Dark Magician Knight. Oh, in here is Knight's Title, which is the card you use to summon Dark Magician Knight. I had Dark Magician Knight sleeve though, because this is my original copy of Dark Magician Knight. There's also a second copy back there that I don't know how I got. I don't remember. There's you don't know if you can. I'm spoiling. There's you can see there's 2 cards in there. This is my original copy of Dark Magician Knight that came with one of the video games. Well, the video games used to come with 3 cards, and then one of the video games came with Dark Magician Knight, Sage of Stone, and Knight's Title, the card to summon Dark Magician Knight. So Sage of Stone and Knight's Title are both in this thing here. I saw them when I opened this up, but Dark Magician Knight I kept out separately because it's a cool looking card. It's not very useful. It's not very good. The one in the back is a common, so that's why I don't know where it's from. It's just a little common there. We'll see what the card is. LCYW. That's Legendary Collection Yugi. I don't know what the W stands for, but I want to say that's what that's from. Legendary Collection Yugi something. And then ROD. I'm trying to remember what game ROD was. Rishifa Destruction. That's what it was. So that's the game that came with this card, with these 3 cards. So cool. Now here we go. This is my original copy of Dark Magician Girl, the only copy I've ever owned. It is a Japanese copy. I don't remember how I got it. This is also in a magic sleeve. I guess I don't have enough. I didn't have enough Japanese size card sleeves. These are in Pokemon Magic card size sleeves. Standard is what they call them. But yeah, so Dark Magician Girl, my copy of Dark Magician Girl. I have since obviously replaced these copies in my Dark Magician deck with non-Japanese alternate artworks. I think I have one of this artwork and one of her Dark Side of Dimensions artwork, I think. But yeah, that's what this is. My original Dark Magician Girl. And then here we go. Here is a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is not my original copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is just one of the artworks I have of it. I forgot exactly why I kept it, because this is definitely not my favorite artwork. But I don't like a lot of the Blue Eyes artwork, to be honest. So I think this is just like the I had it was a hollow. I think that's the only reason it's in here, because it's a hollow Blue Eyes. I don't have a lot of hollow Blue Eyes, so this is a super rare. You can tell it's super rare because only the picture is hollow. Everything else is normal. But yeah, so that's Blue Eyes. This is from SKE. I think that's Structured Starter Deck Kaiba or Structured Deck Kaiba. I think that's what it is. I don't remember exactly. And here we go. One of my favorite cards, my Dual Spirit. Jerry Beans Man. Love this guy. I forgot where I pulled. Well, we'll just check. CRV. I don't remember what CRV is, but I believe I pulled this. I didn't actually buy a single for this. I pulled this out of something, and I went, oh shit, Jerry Beans Man. I want this. I like this card, and I kept it because it's Jerry Beans Man. Now, here's a cool one. This is my original Dark Magician. This is legit Dark Magician. I had starter deck Yugi, yeah, SDY. So that's started. This is the starter deck Yugi Dark Magician. It's the original one that I had from the beginning. You can tell it's very well played. There's some creases there. The hollow foil is it's like slightly coming off on the thing. I put it in a hard sleeve because it's old and I don't really want it to get any worse. But yeah, this is my OG Dark Magician. Again, not being played in my Dark Magician deck. Those are alternate art cards I have. Higher rarity. Actually, no, this is an ultra rare, so I don't think I actually do have a higher rarity with Dark Magician in my deck, but different art. Because this is actually, again, this is not my favorite art of Dark Magician. I don't particularly care for this art, but it is my first Dark Magician, so I keep it here. Red Eyes is next. Classic Red Eyes art. This is not. I think I also inherited this. I don't think this is mine. This is from Starter Deck Joey. Yeah, this is from Starter Deck Joey, the ultra rare Blue Eyes from that. I don't think I ever had Starter Deck Joey, so I'm pretty sure I inherited this card. Yes, I kept it in a sleeve because it's one of the originals. And here is, again, not my original Blue Eyes. I don't think I have my original Blue Eyes. This might be my original Blue Eyes because there is a crease on top of there. But I highly doubt it. I think my original Blue Eyes would have been in worse condition. I think it's just a Blue Eyes I acquired from Starter Deck Kaiba. But I kept it because it's the classic ultra rare artwork. I prefer this artwork over the artwork we saw previously. But again, I'm not super fond of most of the Blue Eyes artworks in general. But yeah, that's the cards that I have in that box that I keep for posterity. They aren't particularly good or special. I just think they're cool cards, and I keep them in sleeves because I want to keep those cards nice for me. If I find stuff from the other box, like from the deck building box or the Staples box, maybe I'll just do another one of these. We'll see. Bye.